Here we are again, embarking on an adventure. Today, on the Conformity Farm stream, we will keep creating panels to forward the story of the space cats and the old frog and his cape. And there'll be a conversation, you understand. A conversation between the cats and the frog, and they'll talk about an impeding... No, that's not what they're going to talk about. They're going to talk about them mud pillows. Man, have you ever seen somebody draw a book without any writing? Just improvise a book? I'll tell you what, it takes way longer, but only the bravest and laziest of souls can pull it off. And that is I. I am that lazy man. Where's my little glove at? There she be. Did I bring my water in here? Did I bring my water in here? I don't even know. Yes, I'm feeling the music. I'm feeling the music. I will say that if there was a time to talk about something on my stream, actually, I think I will take a moment. Generally, I don't give commentary on things, but you know, so something happened recently. There was this artist named Ed Piskor out I think in Philadelphia. I'm not really sure. I wasn't familiar with his work, but he had come up with this, like, I don't know, family tree of hip hop or something like that. I'm probably butchering it. I'm not familiar with his work too much, but he had launched a YouTube channel called Cartoonist Kayfabe, where they had I probably found him from Todd McFarlane. I mean, honestly. And I was looking for Todd McFarlane interviews. And this guy, Ed Piskor, who had a unique voice and really, really obviously loved comics a lot, had strong opinions on things, and was a little rough around the edges in some ways. He would wear sunglasses and, you know, kind of had strong opinions on things. As of, I don't know how long ago, a month ago, or something, someone on Instagram, who is also an artist in the Pennsylvania area, got DMs from Ed Piskor, a 17-year-old, where he was pretty obviously flirting with this girl, and I believe there were other allegations, but I didn't really know the details of them too much. I just read those, and I saw it on a newsletter called The Beat. And The Beat is just a newsletter for the comic industry. It's something that I feel like, as someone who puts out graphic novels, I should be up to date with. You know, also, I'm not a mouthpiece for the comic industry by any means. I am actually like a super newbie in this world. I've collected comic books, but I've collected a lot of things. I've collected baseball cards. I've collected hockey cards, and I've probably watched... I mean, well, I did work as a camera operator in sports television, so I've probably seen many games from beginning to end, you know, in a sense of, like, you know, I was about to say I've probably only watched 3 hockey games, but that's not true because of my profession. Outside of my profession, I don't really seek out hockey that much, even though I don't mind, you know. Anyway, I don't even know what my point is. But basically, what happened was I was informed of this through the newsletter that Ed Piss scored, and I was like, "Oh, I know this guy from KFET. What is it called? Kayfabe, comic book kayfabe or something like that. I don't know. Kayfabe, cartoonist kayfabe. That's what it is." Which is a good name because kayfabe's a really cool term. That's basically like kayfabe is like Hulk Hogan, or anybody who uses the wrestler promo approach to promotion. You could even argue Donald Trump that is kayfabe. I think you'd have a very compelling argument. But anyway, yeah, these allegations came out, and I was curious to what was going to happen with Ed, and they kept putting out YouTube videos, but I think that they were scheduled ahead of time. And then there was an art show that was going to feature Ed's art, and then they said they were not going to be showing his art indefinitely. He had some sort of comic book deal that they were in the works in doing that apparently was worth about $75,000, and that fell through after the allegations. And then essentially, Ed got canceled. And then a statement came out with his partner who basically said that he was no longer a partner with him professionally and that he was reevaluating his relationship with Ed. So his partner in crime, and as far as I know, I think Ed was a confirmed bachelor. So there was nobody really there with the guy. And he, on April Fool's Day, or I don't know if that was the day or not, but he took his own life. Now, generally when things happen on social media with individuals, I don't have an opinion on them because, I'm busy with my own life. I don't really have a lot of time to spare to watch a bunch of vlogs or something like that. It's just not, I'm not in the market for that. I don't know exactly what. I don't think I watch any vlogs. I think sometimes I've watched vlogs of, I have a friend who makes vlogs, and I've watched those. I've seen them, but I've seen things happen in the news with people like that, famous people, and then actually that's what you end up looking into it. So it's like the people who got their kids taken away, and things like that. And then there was this lady who went to prison for the way she treated her kids, and she had it all on YouTube originally. And it was pretty bizarre because, I don't know. It seems horrible, but I don't really have time to investigate this stuff. The odd thing is, as a person, so what they would do on cartoonist kayfabe, which I actually kind of thought was somewhat unethical in a sense, was that they would show the entire comic book. So they would take a famous comic book and they would open it up and they would leaf through it. And they would talk about it. And, they wouldn't sit there and walk you through the story. Actually, they wouldn't. If you wanted to get the story, you did have to read the book. But let's be honest, a lot of people in the comic book who buy comic books want to see the art. That's the reason why they're checking it out. And they'd show it, and I always thought, oh, well, that's kind of dangerous. But they generally said really nice things, and if anything, they brought more awareness for me to certain things. And, a lot of the artists didn't mind. I know Lightfeld had been on there, and obviously Todd McFarlane. And so I thought, well, if these guys don't think what they're doing is wrong, I guess they're all right. But I didn't realize that Ed had actually worked on X-Men. Anyway, the only reason I wanted to take a moment to say something on the feed was because, I have an opinion on this because I was watching cartoonist kayfabe. I mean, they were very prolific. They were essentially putting out episodes daily. I didn't watch a lot of it. I do remember kind of thinking that Ed was a little crass, but, now that he's gone, you kind of have to look at it and say, oh, he just seemed like a sweetheart, honestly. Yeah, he just seemed really nice. My point is, my opinion is that I don't really know the details of stuff, but I do think that this concept of cancel culture is um like I don't think that saying anything like what is it for me to say don't go on and if you're affected by something like this and you want to communicate your problem. I mean, I'm not super I don't hold back on the internet that often, I guess. I would say out of all the time, I probably comment 0.0001% of the time that I ever have a thought. I generally don't want to engage it. The only time I want to engage it, sometimes online, it's interesting. If I do not, and this is where it becomes really difficult to have conversations or have an opinion online because people don't want to be shamed. They don't want to be wrong. So they want to make sure that they're on the right side of things all the time. But actually, when I'm engaging the internet, I'm actually waiting. I mean, I expect someone to find a weakness in my argument. I mean, nobody's really making really long-winded Socratic arguments publicly. I mean, people just don't conduct themselves that way. I guess in some ways, some people do. But you're generally not going to find them online making crass comments. My point is, I don't think that the lesson here is for people in cancel culture. And obviously that seems to be the simple one. I think the thing to learn here is perhaps what Ed was going through. And I'm not sure that perhaps Ed would have been, maybe Ed was not prepared to deal with the shame of what he had done. So it just was, I don't know, it just seemed to me that he hadn't really given it a shot to see how it was going to go, but almost like it was a response to people canceling him and him responding to being canceled. So I don't really know. I feel like, when things are really hard, give it time. Things will get better. Hey, Aries. I came at a rough time. I'm over here talking about heavy stuff. I should go get a water before I get started again. Turn on the music. But anyway, so I guess that's all I really wanted to say. You heard it here on Conformity Farm 76. That I have a general opinion about these things. And, I don't think that Fujo Bear is here. Whoa, we got a full house. I guess what I was going to say to get through the end of this is, I know I'm giving opinions. I guess that's about it. I just wanted to say I wasn't a big fan of this guy's work. In particular, I would say it'd probably be better to talk more about Kim Jong-gi, but in a sense of people's work. But in more than anything, this was more about a human being that I never particularly felt connected to. He was just a guy on a YouTube channel. I guess I kind of judged him a little bit when he was on there. Like, he wasn't my kind of guy. And probably hindered his career a little bit by being, his approach to things. But I'm just really sad to hear what happened. I mean, he really loved comics, and it's too bad. I mean, the punishment, the outcome doesn't fit the crime, in my opinion. So that's a sad thing. I'm going to go get a water real quick because I am quite parched. I'm actually still recovering from this cold that I had. I mean, I still have it. I'm in rough shape, y'all. It's just I got so bored. Who's got time to be sick? Who's got time for that? Wait, what happened? Oh, Aries. I if you don't mind, you can look on the YouTube, and on the YouTube you can go backwards on the video instead of me saying it all over again. It's kind of a heavier topic. Conformity Farm is much more fun to talk about. But it's the topic is Ed Piskor. I discovered Ed Piskor through a YouTube channel called Cartoonist Kayfabe, where they would show comic books, and something happened, and I just wanted to make a comment about it. Where is my stylus? How is everyone's day? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube as well. But no one yeah. So on the YouTube channel, you can watch the back catalog, actually. Ooh, did you not know that, Twitchers? Twitchers? Where's my stylus? What the heck? Oh, yes, guys. You follow the best streamer in the business. If he could just find his stylus. Did I walk out with it? There's no. Where in the world? Man, next time I get paid, I need to buy another one of these. I need to have a lot of these hanging around. Because I got this one, but this one's not very good. I need some check. No. Didn't I just have it? Oh, here it is. I think. No, that's not it either. Is it where your water is? No, but good thinking. Did I not have this other one? Maybe I didn't have one yet. I didn't have it. I haven't grabbed it yet. Well, I'll get this drawing set. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to draw with this for very long. Aries, your book is in the mail. I need to send you tracking information, but we'll get to that. Okay, so these are all here. These are from yesterday. Where are we at here? Man, it's 20 minutes in. Well, I'll definitely draw until 9:20. Where in the world? It's not here. It's not here. All of a sudden, it's getting hot in here. Maybe I carried it out. It was where my water was. That's hilarious. Okay, let's get to it. All right. Back to it. So we're doing this scene where we're introducing the audience to Charda, Jammer, and Oliver. So we show them the opening, and here we are getting this exposition information. And if we go here, let's turn this music up. Let's go a little bit farther. It's like basically the same song. Whoa, that's epic. My dad yelled at me drunkenly, insert my name here. Your dad told you were a solid dude? You're a solid dude. Well, that's his way of being nice. Ooh, this epic music. Alright, hopefully we can dream up some epic images, huh? Well, there you go. He's saying nice stuff to you. Sometimes people's dads are drunk and they're mean to them. All right, so here we are. Charda explains mud pillows to space cats. Okay, yeah. So maybe what we could do is a wide shot of... maybe we'll do, a wide shot of... let's see what we got here, huh? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that an amazing thing that I drew right there? Look at that line. Isn't that incredible? Right here. It's kind of similar to the one in the first book, but there's a board here. Why don't we reference it? I'm going to look at... Yes, this is an amazing line. Those are multiple lines in one. What kind of genius comes up with multiple lines for one line? I mean, really? Where are we at here? Okay, so yeah, there's a board here. To get this right, I'm actually going to delete this. Let's try again. Try again, son. Okay. So then you have this and this. Let me make sure this proportion's right. Ooh, I like this music. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah. Belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum next to doctors' skulls and notes of bird feathers. I'm referencing Charles Darwin's work. So let's see. Looks like our buddy's about this size compared to the situation. And then we have our cats. I keep forgetting Jammer's got this big, huge, fluffy tail. Oliver's got these little legs here. Okay, cool. So then what we can do is... Oh, and then I think... What's happening here with this drawing? Oh, you know what we can do? There's the drawing here with the mud pillows. Where they got this. I forgot, there's a little ear on, Pillow Man. I mean, Pillow Baby. Almost gave up a key piece of exposition. Phew! Almost leaked it out. Careful what you say, TJ. Okay, so then we have this and this. Then maybe we can have multiple boards. Why don't we do that? Multiple boards with different pieces of information on it. So Charta doesn't have LCD screens, like monitors, electric monitors. He has metal. He's got computer components, so he's got that aspect, which is a pretty big jump. He's got masonry. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Gotta build lore. Do you guys know what lore is? Gosh, water's so good. I was sick for so long. In bed for so long that, like, I'm still, like, hydrating my body and stuff, and I don't know, it's hard to explain. When you get as old as me, you yeah, I don't know, you start to take it a little bit harder. So maybe he comes out here, he starts explaining, like, listen, you guys. So this could be a strong exposition page. This doesn't have to be, Bud is good, yes. Charta. Maybe we have the little mud pillows running around doing stuff. Dirt is mediocre. Mud is the way. So yeah, we could do like a little hammer thing, or what do you call it? A ladder. What's a thing that you stairs but with sticks? Okay, then we do this. Okay, so someone's holding the ladder. So yeah, what would little scientists be doing? I don't know. These are very, like, stiff drawings. I mean, they were fun to do and everything, but I will say, like, I was worried that the book wasn't going to be good, but the thing is that if you're not spending a ton of money on something and you're, like, making your own graphic novel, Make it as good as you can, and it probably will stink to a certain extent, but you'll know right away what to do next, and the next one will be that much better. The fear of failure shouldn't be a part of the formula. Failure is going to be there because there's no such thing as perfection. So just make it. Lurk away, Aries, lurk away. Did we lose Fujo Bear? No, Fujo Bear. Fujo Bear. Where are we at here? There we go. There we go. So this is an interesting dynamic here. So this could be a really wide shot, but I don't know why we would go wide. What we're trying to communicate. What we could do, okay, so let's put this over here. Fujo Bear's still here. Phew. Thank you, Fujo Bear. You give me the bravery, the ability to keep moving on. Okay, so this is a very similar drawing to the one from the last book, so I don't want to get too redundant. I just want to be consistent. So I'm actually just going to bring this here. Maybe he's saying something. I'm really not sure. But this could be just like, you ever see the old chalkboards of NASA in the 1950s? Like, it was amazing. America at its most effective is pretty incredible, but when we decide not to work with each other, that's when things get ugly. We got to stop the squabbling and come together and be amazing again. That's what I think. The potential is just too incredible, but people are deciding not to contribute, not to be a part of it. True, 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 right, Fujo Bear? Right, oh, Fujo Bear. Alright, here we are. Sounds like Aries has to do some chores, which is okay. That's okay. Okay. You know, it'd be funny if Wild Chart is like explaining what's going on from what they discovered from the little pillow scientists or whatever. Oh, I guess we could put a laboratory over here. A lab. Put some lab components. I guess there's got to be a place that's smelting metal. So we got to put that location in there too. Huh. I don't think it's going to come across at any point. Well, there is smelting metal. And then there's... What I could do is I could have the Space Cats meet through the fortress, and you see the garden. Maybe they see... Yeah, it should be the complete tech tree. Chartist tech tree. Okay. Yeah, tech tree with 3 E's. Can you guys even see that? I'm sorry if you can't see it. I'm just working at what's comfortable for me. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then we'll get rid of this. Let's try again. So let's try another. So it's an okay wide shot. Maybe I can use it. Maybe it's good stuff, but we need a more dynamic wide shot. So I'm actually thinking something that's kind of looking down. Maybe something from like... If there's a way I could make this look like stone. Oh, I would need color to pull it off. Nah, that won't do it. I gotta be able to do it in black and white. What if they're like down here and then there's these... Okay, so maybe this is a super wide shot of the lab and we're looking down at it. And he's kind of like right here and the cats are right here. The cat's right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. But to get the perspective right on these tables, they would basically have to cover everything. And actually, this is an opportunity to kind of show the back of them. Ooh, does that fit right? I don't know. Let's just keep going with it. It's all right. Let's keep going with it. And then we'll put the vats over here. Ooh, no. I think we would see the top like this, maybe? I'm not strong enough. I need to train my perspective drawing. But alas, I'm going to keep going, though. All right. Let's see. Oof. Something like this. And then maybe we'll get some more vats. Okay. Not too bad. Let's put like a level up here where there's a little bit of a lab. Ooh, what if we put some books in here? Ooh, what if we line the wall with books like the old school fantasy stuff, huh? And that, well, who the hell wrote all the books though? That doesn't make as much sense. So it might be better if there's like a big desk here for Charda, right? So there's a big desk where he's got a bunch of stuff here and he's got assistants running around, right? So the perspective is, where is the perspective line? I feel like the perspective, it's like a 2-point perspective. So the perspective is kind of like, yeah, and maybe like, yeah. Ooh, if that's the case, then it would really be more like this would be the vat. Ooh, this is tough. Ooh, this perspective line was right, though. Hey, give yourself some credit. Not too bad. So maybe we'll put a certain number of vats in here. Let's do, let's just do like 4. Nothing crazy. Because you can't really justify the resources that Chart is using. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why would he be doing... Well, I guess you could say that the reason is... I don't know. Also, how is he generating his electricity? That needs to be explained as well. So I actually think the boards would come out this way. Put one on the other side, maybe? I'm not sure. You know, this is going to have to be a pretty well established drawing. Would you guys watch if I was learning how to use Blender? Oh, sorry. I might use some of the stream time to learn Blender. Not I might. I will. I will be. But maybe I could do it at different times, you know. Keep this time consistent. Bunch of mud pillows running on a giant hamster wheel to create electricity. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, the energy consumption that way. That's a possibility, but you'd like to think that there's another way. And also, they live in a mountain. So there might be some sort of resource that they're able to use. But I don't know, though. I don't know if this is right. I feel like I'm avoiding drawing different angles from things. I don't know. Oh, well. So there's like this, and they're like this, and then this kind of starts to give in like this. And so we could probably do a wide shot like this, yeah. And then you could just have pillows in a couple of groups doing stuff. Maybe we keep the door kind of like an open door policy. So I don't have to overpopulate the area because there's an open door policy. So they're just working and, you know, different things are happening. Okay. All right, so we can use this. Okay. Maybe he's walking like this and you can see our other friends. Not too bad. So then these vats need a ladder, some sort of energy that they consume from. Maybe they burn. Yeah, it should be powered by the other pillows. Pillow power. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Fujo Bear. That's the route to go. Because even if there is electricity, it's still they still need to harness it somehow. And what does it really matter to Charta who does it? And maybe what we could do is we could hang a light down. No, that won't do it. That's too bad. So these should probably be bigger because they're getting closer. I kind of like where these boards are. So we'd say like this. All right, so this kind of establishes it a little bit. I think there's something here. Let's shrink this down and put it next to, whoops, did not mean to do that. Put this next to this other drawing. This is really where all the value is. I should keep up this routine. No. Yeah, and then there's this angle. So these are pretty detailed angles, you know, to have. And they're giving a lot of exposition within them. Yo, 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 yo! We are... Yeah, so let's try to do the pillow-powered energy. Well, it could be the kind of thing where they push... like one of these things that spins and it's got spokes that come out like this. And then you would have pillows like nyah, nyah, nyah. That actually looks like it's going the other way, so they'd be more like nah. And then they just spin this thing. They spin a crank, basically. And they'll just be like the strong ones, maybe. Ugh. 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 And so Charta can actually walk them through, like, here we are, this is some other place that we've been, and you could check this out too. There's this. Yeah, we'll have them working here, you know, whatever. And we'll have, like, really tired pillows, like, ending their shift. Yeah, there we go. So we'd have this guy, and then we'd have Oliver over here. Oliver all over again. Unless the deer god somehow, the electricity. No, deer god just lets them start from scratch. Deus Ex Machina? Absolutely not. And then I guess this could be like a screw. This would be an interesting thing to draw out. Okay, this will work. I wonder how to do this from a super wide, though. Maybe... Wow. Yeah, it's going to be a tougher one. So yeah, he walks them through that, and then what's next? That might be enough. Wow. Wow. Just ideas. Yeah, just ideas for now. Wholeheartedly guarantees. Oh no, I'm out of water. Aw, crap. Okay, let's go back to the story. So then the story has that, and then there's another story, which is the cadet. The cadet story. I don't want to dive into that one right now. What do we got now? Don't we have the ending somewhere? Ugh. Let's see what we got here. Maybe it's in here. Oh, here it is. Ending. All right, let's pull this into fill-ins. There we go. Okay, so what do we got going on here that's not represented? So we have Colonel Spitz's office. Oh, yeah. There's that aspect, the Spitz's office, and there's a conversation. The exposition with the officers. See, that's another scene that needs a lot of correct perspective. Colonel Spitz's office, Janitor Jib Jub becomes infected. Janitor Jib Jub gets infected. Yeah, we've been working on that. Colonel Spitz delays his duty to gain advantage. I don't think I got the clarity on that. Then there's the arena meeting. Yeah, that's a big scene too. Colonel Spitz's office, arena speech, infected, spread of the infection, mud revolt. Oliver wants to flee. Yeah. Interesting. Well, this is going to have to stay here too. Why don't we go back to the wide? Where's that wide shot at? That because this is a pretty main copy drawing. So we're coming back to this bad boy. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna get in here and start doing some mud pillow work, huh? Some of the old mud pilly work. All right. Oops. Just ideas. Yeah, let's get some more clarity on this drawing. This is going to be a pretty important drawing. Okay, let's get into these mud pillows a little bit. Where's it getting kind of drab, huh? Pick a section where it's really kind of boring. Maybe right here. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at right here. Looks like I made some mistakes here. So some more clarity needs to be made. So why don't we just put an epic guy in there like this and like this. Well, it's kind of getting in front of that guy. Maybe we'll get them all squished. Maybe squish like this. There we go. Guy's getting squished over here. Maybe somebody's getting squished in here. He's like, hey, you think you're getting squished? I'm getting squished. Where'd he go? Wait, aren't these more? Oh yeah, these guys. These guys have been getting a lot of attention too. There we go. A little bit of consistency would be good for professionalism. I gotta move as quickly as I can because AI is about to take it all over. AI mud pillow. AI mud pillow? Huh. Yeah, we got to make sure all the details are right on these ones. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, it's a little bit better. That's why this is such a tough one. Yeah, it kind of gets a little murky up here. Ooh, there's a lot of work to do on this. Ooh, this is a rough one. Okay. All right, that's enough for this. Let's make sure we don't have any overlapping drawings. All right, let's push this one together more. There we go. Merge and save. Is this the most up-to-date drawing? Gosh. This project has gotten so big, it's hard to keep track. Colonel Spitz's office, okay. We got this one. Maybe we'll get back into this, huh? Okay. Okay, so then we got this edge, this circular room kind of edge here. Yeah, this will work. Might have to get rid of this board here. Because the perspective on this doesn't make sense. Ooh, we could put some lights here. Nice. Wow, I'm so freaking smart, I wouldn't even know that. Unless I did know that for myself, because I be knowing that. Because I be knowing that right there. So let's put a layer of darkness on here. So mud pillows can't see in the dark. Oh, Fujo Bear, you're always so astute. Mud pillows can see in the dark, but there are things called Leicas. Leica pillows who see even better in the dark. That's funny. How'd you pick up on that? You're picking up on a lot, and I'm not even showing you that much of the material. Okay, and then what we can do is let's do another one. Same thing. See what we can do here. Drop the blackness. The blackness. So what we can do is we can drop this. Ooh, look at that light. Look at all that frickin' light that's frickin' coming from frickin' right there. All right. Maybe another light. Okay, and then we'll drop this down a lot. And let's do another thing of light like this. It kind of spreads throughout the room a little bit. So mud pillows can't see. Interesting. Yes, it is a little interesting, isn't it? Okay, maybe we'll lighten this up a little bit even more. Ooh, that's a little bit easier on the eyes. Then you could take it a little bit farther. I don't know if a light even travels like that. I don't even know if light be even traveling like that. But if it do, then do that, light. Do what you do, light. This music's so inspiring. Good music really helps. I was playing the same stuff over and over again, like some autistic kid. Ooh, I need a little bit more water. All right. So I technically only have about 10 minutes left on the stream, but I'm going to keep drawing anyway. So I'm going to get some water to give me some more fuel. I'll be right back. So this one's got a little bit of a charm to it, but I don't ever remember this room being this dark, so I might be pushing it a little bit. I think it's the music. This might be better for the room with the cranks in it. I don't know though. Let's put these all together. I'll just put it as its own panel for now. Oh, we need more. So this might have to be like a yeah, maybe like one of these cinematic looking images. Ooh, I like this better as a rectangle. Ooh, that looks nice. Whoops, sorry. Oh. Whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do all that. Ooh, that light is hot. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. And let's put these all together. Okay, so we got this one. We got this one's not bad. This is actually a pretty cool one. Actually, a pretty cool drawing. Not bad. We're putting together some stuff here. We might have what we need, actually. Now we need to do Colonel Spitz's office. And then we need the cadet's story. So that needs to be blocked out. So let's see. But what do we need to get done by the end of this week? We need cadet story. That's where he meets the Lycas. We need that story, and then we need... Let's look. Oh, and then Colonel Spitz's story. Spitz exposition. And then I need... ending. Also, we need to send out draft 1. I might have to wait on that though. I might have to wait until next Friday. Woofy woofy woof woof woof, huh? Not too bad. Okay. All right, well, I kind of lied because I don't have time to get into this scene. So we'll keep everything up on here. Close that. The Keeks. Yep. This book is shaping up to be the best thing I've ever done. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Sorry about that. I thought I'd make it into 20 after, but I did not. But I got through, like I hit my goal, so there is that. I know I spent the first 20 minutes yammering about some fella. And that's what I have. So, you know, it would be kind of cool. Some type of feedback would be, what would be a cool Patreon incentive for the regular comic and everything that's going on? I don't have any great ideas for it because I don't want to make the stream exclusive. You know, it's only just us guys. So I guess that's just not a choice right now, right? I guess what I could do is I could publish sequences and then put them up on Patreon because I can't release them, and you know, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But back to what I've been up to, and back to work tomorrow. But I have the rest of the weekend off after tomorrow. So tomorrow evening we'll come back in here. So tomorrow I'll come back in here and we're going to do Colonel Spitz's office. So I might have to pull some references, but it'd probably be better if I didn't. If I just push through without references, I think I can get pretty far. But I also like reference stuff, you know, as an adult. So I don't know. It's hard to make a call, but you know, you just want it to be good. So that's the only real option. But today was a successful day of drawing. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for hanging out for Conformity Farm 76. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Be good. Stay healthy. And yeah, continue to live a good life to the best of your ability.